welcome back to another segment in our investment series, Investments 105.
105.
Today, my mom has prepared a lovely binder filled with a bunch of stock information that she has been using, kind of like her guide to whatever question she or stock that she is tracking, all the little nooks and crannies, all those kind of questions she can answer with her binder that she has presented to me. So we're gonna talk more about the binder and what it's all about. Go ahead and take it over.
All right, so I want to show you so that you guys can see. It's just a plain old binder. You know, you went to school, everybody got a binder, you put your stuff in there. For me, on the binder, it's kind of like my gift to Gloria because she's fortunate that I have been tracking about 100 different stocks for probably, a while now. And I keep pretty good notes. I make my own graphs. I know I can do everything on the computer, but
It's very fancy with the graphs, by the way. Like they look very statistician, like any statistician would be like, oh
yeah. Yeah, I know you can do them on the computer, but I'm a visual type learner, and when I do it with my own hands, it just makes me learn better and understand things better. And I don't know, just I'm kind of a geek like that, anyways. But my hope is that with this binder and me going over it with her a little bit at a time, that she will become hopefully a stock guru, like I call myself. I'm like the stock whisperer, I say sometimes. And I want her to get to that point where she feels comfortable, like, you know, she sees something, she feels comfortable enough to either buy it or be able to sell it because she knows there's something going on. Can't really explain it. Sometimes just a gut feeling. I know a lot of people are like, well, going with your gut with your stocks. But it's kind of how like I work with it. You know, some people like to play the slot machine. I like to buy stocks. So I'm trying to teach her how to do it in a way where she can hopefully make some retirement money or just some vacation money.
She's always very nice.
Right. So hopefully with the binder, we will go over it too with you a little bit at a time. It's a lot to take in. But just know that you should pick 5 to 10 stocks that you're interested in. And as we go through the binder, you can do your own research on those individual stocks while you're learning with us.
Which is what we recommend.
Right.
So what do you want to go over in this binder today? It's filled with a bunch of information, but where do you want to start today?
Well, I think I mainly in this episode, I want to just talk about where do I get some of the information at to put in the binder. So
who are our sources?
Right, what are our sources?
Okay.
So number one, I start with Fidelity, where I have my brokerage account at already. I create a watch list. You can do 10 stocks at a time on each watch list. And I stimulate like I buy that stock on that day. I put it on my watch list. So say I do it on a Friday. Whatever that stock price is on that Friday, I stimulate that I bought it that day at that price. I usually do it in 100 shares or 1,000 shares. And then I just watch. I watch it. That's why I call it a watch list. I watch the stock to see what it does. Because I'm kind of chicken. I'm not going to just throw my money out there without really knowing how the stock is doing, especially right now. The stock market is crazy right now. So that's what I do. Watch the stocks. So that's what I want Gloria to start with, is watching her stocks. When we opened her Fidelity account, we created a watch list. I was trying to get her to go on there today to see what her watch list was, because I doubt she remembers the stocks we put on there, but wanted to see if they've gained anything from when she first started watching them, which is very important because with stocks, they can go up and down, but when you first get into them, it's kind of fun watching them, seeing them go up and down or stay the same.
Yeah, in my defense to what she said, it's a whole pandemic going on. I mean, I have other things I'm like on my mind. Like, unfortunately, like it just hasn't been my top priority, but it needs to be because my mom has been really killing the game lately. Yeah, hopefully, she'll talk more about that.
We will. We'll get more into that. We'll give you a little brief cap. I tried to get her to buy some stocks just the other day. I think it was last week. It was under $2. I figured she probably at least had $100 in her account. She could buy it. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to. So that $100 could have easily turned into $2 or even more. But well, hopefully she'll get to that point.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress. You know, this is all very new to me, and like my mom says, I'm very like particular with my money, so I'm not so eager to just throw it at anything, and I need to put in the good amount of time and research into my 5 stocks so I can be up on my game like her.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it does take some time and effort. You will have to put in a little work. I mean, if nothing else, do your watch list. Get that together and at least watch the stocks that you're watching. So that's where I get one of my sources of my information.
But how many sources do you have?
I actually have a lot of them, but there's only 2 that I use a lot.
Okay.
So the Fidelity site, because on there you can get everything. You can learn about the stock's balance sheet, the income statements, all of that's on there. You just have to do the research and learn how to do that. But my other one is this magazine.
Can you see that, folks? Can you see it? Can you tell us the name of this just in case they're not visual?
So it's called The Barron's, and it's about $6, I think, $5-6 for the paper. Only comes out once a week on Saturdays.
Once a week.
But it has a lot of information. One of the two best stocks I ever got tips from were from the Barron. It was for AMD, Micro Devices. I bought it at $3 and some change. It's like, I don't know, 50, 65 at the highest. And SRPT, which was it's a biomedical company, bought it at $4 or $5 a share. It recently was $170 a share. Yeah, I still do own it. I own both of those still. But yeah, best 2 stock tips I ever got was from the Barron. So I religiously read the Barron front to back. It ain't easy. It's a lot to read it. It's very technical, has a lot of information, but that's I call it my stock Bible, along with my folder that I've created.
Well, thank you for sharing us these 2 tips on sourcing. I mean, sourcing is very important. I mean, you have to have accurate information, and it seems like these 2 sources are a good way to start.
Good way to start. Don't forget, use your brokerage account. It has a lot of information. All brokerage accounts have some kind of tutorial that will teach you how to read the financial statements.
Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you guys taking your time out to watch our videos. We just want to express that to you guys, that we do appreciate our viewers. And we would like you guys to stay tuned because there's more information coming, more valuable information. And I mean, I've been told that, people have learned stuff from our videos.
That's what they say.
People have learned stuff. So, as long as you stay tuned in, you don't have to tune out, okay? As long as you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
There you go.
All right? So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Okay? Tell your friend. Tell your cousin.
Tell everybody.
Tell your grandma. Like, everybody's got time.
Right?
All right? So just want to say once again, I'm Gloria.
And I'm Christina.
And good evening, America.
Good evening, America.
Peace.